Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Super Mario Brothers 3 Super Show. This is Randomizer League Week 4 King Slayer action between MaCobra52, Dustminion, Stewie Cartman, and JonnyLink. My name is Tozzle, and joined with me in the commentary booth is Danny P-Speed. How's it going?
Fantastic. We got a very exciting Kingslayer division matchup here with a lot of implications for who's going to make the finals. We don't necessarily need to go over that until the races are over, but just know it's very close. This is Kaizo week, week 4 of the randomizer. It's starting to become a little bit of a tradition. It's been scaled back pretty far from season 2 when it was just everything, yes or no. So this week, we basically have the same flags as week 1, which is basically your standard bracket flags. All question marks, hammers break locks. The World 1 rock is not breakable. And the runners can skip the wand cutscene, so they're still going to want to jump for the wand this week. And then the other changes are Smart Lakitu is on, which some of these levels, 4-4, they become incredibly difficult with the Smart Lakitu on. He's a sniper, so you start with power-ups as well. The Toad Houses remain. So if you find a good power up, you can get more than one at the cost of like 10 seconds. 1-ups are poison, so you don't want to take those out of an item box. And then as far as the Mac Patcher stuff goes, the Karibo shoe you get when you stomp on top of it. Boom Boom and the Hammer Brothers are Kaizo, so they had some extra caffeine today. The fire and the cannon jets shoot much faster, so there's that can affect some of the ships, and then there's Kaizo miscellaneous from some of the enemies in the levels. So your chain chomps move faster, your baby bass is incredibly fast and follows you everywhere, and then probably the most interesting flag is Dark World 8. Every room in World 8 is the dark screen where you only see Mario, so it makes routing World 8 incredibly challenging. So what are you hoping to see and look for from these runners, Tozzle?
I mean, I want them to start with 6-6 just to have a little bit of pain. Mama Bloopers Galore would be ideal.
Yeah. 6-6,
But
horrible level indeed.
I'm hoping to see, all of these runners are fantastic, and what do we like to watch when we're watching these races is for them to struggle a little bit with a little bit of Kaizo. I've said some choice words about the Kaizo myself in practice, and I would like others to suffer as well. So that is what I hope for. Some excitement, close races, I'm looking forward to this one.
Yeah,
We have hammers break locks, right? Because is it
yes.
still that? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep. So you want to play most bros that are easily accessible to you, even if they're not. At least for the first.
Kaizo.
They are, but still, when a hammer breaks a lock, it's just you can skip entire worlds. I tend to go for them for at least the first world, for 4 worlds or so of the seeds in this. Kaizo Boom Boom, you don't want to let him get away. Pretty close quarters in some of the arenas as well. But here we go. It's like we got...
Let's go, World 766. Let's go.
World 3.
Lots of pipe action.
All right. So let's see. Check the first pipe.
I'm just gonna get her sink our time. So if I'm quiet, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty close. 8-2 to start off. That first pipe looped right into the other one, so basically completely useless. Stewie is the only one taking the Sands of Haxor. That could have been a 1-up that could have killed him there, but he... Oh, Dust went for the star as well. big jump, clear. As far as the runners and their point totals go, MaCobra can pretty much finish any way in these races, and he'll still make the finals. Stewie had the same amount of points as I did, and Johnny was slightly ahead of Stewie and I, so Dust is basically just playing spoiler. Johnny and Stewie have the best chance to get in. Oh, I suppose Dust, if he wins both races individually and his team wins as well, I think there is a very small chance that he can get in as well. But looks like they're just plowing through World 3. Pipes up front, pretty useless. They're in 4-2. That baby bass. Looks like MaCobra and Johnny are pretty even, and then Stewie and Dust were. Dust took an unfortunate death towards the end there. Another World 4 level, 4-3, right after 4-2. Johnny found a hammer. So the one bro has a hammer. That's an interesting lock placement. They're unable to do the patented high flyer boat strat to check and see if the lock on the other side is blocking the castle. Because technically right now the lock could be on either prize island. So we won't know until they check.
I love the Karibo on Stomp. Sorry, I'm just seeing.
Yeah.
Oh, Johnny got rid of it. My heart. Everyone's synced now. Everything should be good. We are in good shape.
All right. I like the Karibo shoe on Stomp more casually than when I'm racing, because a lot of times it just kind of gets in the way and you're just in one and you don't know how it happens, but it's always nice to see those power-ups get a little extra screen time.
I love the Karibo shoe. I find it really useful. I mean, maybe that's my fire flowerness talking, but I feel like then you don't have to worry about like smacking through things.
No, it's definitely good. I just mean when you're like P-speeding, then all of a sudden you land on an enemy and then you have it and like all your P-speed is gone. That's what throws me off when when that happens. But I love it otherwise as well.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, unexpected P-speed changes will kill us all.
Yeah.
And so MaCobra picked up a hammer there, so that could be useful.
Yep, looks like Johnny took a death towards the end of 2-3. Kind of a nasty level. Here. Yeah.
I see MaCobra is playing with the random music.
Yep.
Oh, scary! He missed the first jump. Look out. Okay, everything's fine.
Him and Stewie play with the randomized music. I've made a statement that if you play with the randomized music, you're a psychopath. So, Team Psychopath on the left.
Well, look, MaCobra has done some amazing things for the randomizer community. So if that's what it takes, I'm okay with it.
Yeah. They say geniuses are a little crazy, right?
A little eccentric, a little wild.
Yeah. All right, so team left is just executing a little better. Team right has had a couple of deaths not go their way. I don't know. I don't think Stewie has gotten that hammer yet, though. So.
Yeah, so that could change things for sure.
Stewie fighting him on the left side, which is where you want to fight him, but you gotta get clearance. Yep.
That's one of the. I think that is the hardest to me, this one, well, this is the same as, oh no, Stu, that's the classic nozzle jump there. This and 7F2 have the worst boom boom layout, in my opinion. You have to go left, and then you have to make sure that you're giving yourself the space on the left or right so that you can move left or right, because it unshells so fast that if you're not far enough to the left or right, you just die instantly.
Yeah, Stewie has to really be careful here, or he's going to allow Johnny to take over second place.
See, what did I tell you?
Yeah, he's not bouncing off and far enough. So in that for the left side, it doesn't look like it.
There's more space. See? Oh, yeah. Johnny!
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Stewie
this is what I wanted. You know what? These runners are making me feel better about myself. Thank you all. This is hard. Kaizo is hard. Like you have to practice it, and I know they have because I've been watching them practice. But even with practice, the movement of these boom booms is just a little off. And even if you practice the normal patterns, sometimes they slide a little bit extra, a little bit backwards, a little bit faster, and it just, it gets you. It totally gets you. And we can see that they're having a little bit of trouble with it right now. Stu, you did it again! Okay, sorry.
Yeah. So change that approach up just a little bit. If you have a fire flower, you can just snipe them from the top. Johnny's making the mistake of not staying on him. Yeah, Dust has got the right idea. He's over. Uh-oh, MaCobra. Lost speed.
Get up there. Okay.
All right. I find, I used to think 6F3 was the worst one. I think...
Oh, Stu!
Fast boys. I think 7F2 is worse, and 4F2 is pretty bad as well. It's got like one block in the middle, and the side on the left there's not extra space to work with, so that's a pretty terrible one as well.
Yeah, and what's interesting, what I like about the Kaizo, and I'm saying this tentatively, is that especially with the boom booms, the Kaizo really changes how you fight. Like, you can't fight every boom boom the exact same way. The arena matters. You saw Stewie having a little problem with Wendy there. Getting a little extra tilt, I can feel it from here.
Yeah. So that allows Dust to get into second, and Johnny is right behind. So despite all the struggles from everybody but MaCobra, we are very close here between the other three.
Yeah, we have a 5-hitter on the Wendy, so
at least she's heavy.
Heavy? I prefer heavy. This is much preferred. Like, the jumps are so much easier. Oh, we've got the Stewie tilt. Yep. Told ya. I told ya.
Yep. Taking a page out of Dustminion's book with the tilt.
Dust was being very patient. Patience is a virtue in Kaizo, especially when you're dealing with the Kaizo bros. Like, oftentimes what gets you is your impatience to get through the level fast, and it bites you. Whoa! Stewie. Oh, dear.
Yeah, I experienced that firsthand yesterday. The regular hammer bros, you'll phase through sometimes when they're Kaizo. I think they just jump too fast.
They jump fast, they throw fast, they, got a little extra shimmy in their step. Did we get some command? We had the Tanuki in the castle. Look out.
Another hammer for MaCobra. Didn't see if he used it in World 6. World 6 must not have been that bad, because MaCobra's already out of it at 9 minutes, so...
Oh, I'd hammer that.
Yeah, that's a great hammer spot. Yeah. Yep. I'd probably check all the bros here for another one.
That was a lot of level saved. And made really good work. Oh, there you go.
Oh, wow.
He's dead. He's out. He's not checking anymore. He's good.
Yep. This is why we're letting you roll the second seed.
You did call this, I will say. Yep. Although I haven't rolled a seed in like 4 months. I could be very rusty.
It's going to play in our favor, I think.
Oh, Stu. Okay. Yeah, so what you noticed with JonnyLink, if you saw it, if you have the fire plant, you can just stand up on one of the blocks and huck fireballs down at the boom booms. It's very safe to do that. But it's more than 5 fireballs. Is it 10? Is it double, or is it...
I believe it's 10, yeah.
Because I was doing it and I was counting, and I swear I was under 10. I was like, that doesn't make sense. It's got to be double.
Yeah, since it's 10, unless you're,
More than 5.
yeah, if you're extremely fast with it, like Teets, he was demonstrating that last night in a few of the fights, but it's usually faster to just stomp on him because he's so fast.
Absolutely, it's 100% faster to stomp, but if you're concerned
Yeah.
and having trouble, definitely, like, choosing to not die is a good option as well.
Yep. If there's a platform I can stand on, I'll do it every time just to avoid anything crazy happening.
And the other thing too is you keep your power up, which is very useful in Kaizo.
Yeah.
Because oftentimes, you get the unchained chomp and it's flying at your face faster than expected. You
Yeah.
want the extra hit. Okay, Dustminion is going through the pipe. He's gonna hammer that as well. Yep. And the
Johnny
crow-
was small and on his last life, but thankfully he's able to finish that beta stage. He gets an extra 1-up. You might notice, people in chat, that the runners are jumping for the wand. It skips the cutscene now. Going back to childhood when everybody used to jump for the wand. Dust is playing a bro that Mac didn't play. It's a
It's a
P-Wing.
P glove.
Yeah, P-Glove, sorry.
I honestly think skip one cutscene should just be in the base flag set. Like, it's just quality of life, and it's so nice. It's
Yeah.
so nice to skip that cutscene and go through it a bit faster.
Yeah, it's funny that you said that. Yeah, it's funny that you said that because that's going to be part of the proposal. Well, my proposal for the next tournament flags. So we'll see what happens.
I'll second that proposal.
Yeah. All right, MaCobra finding everybody's favorite fort, 7F2. This is one that you want to keep fire for. The Boom Boom Arena is just terrible. A couple of stars in the power-up block, that's good. Yeah, he's not going to deboost, I don't think. A little close here with this. Okay. Okay, so MaCobra played fort that was in front of him. I think he skipped this plant on the way to it, but now he has to play it going back. He's forced to go back. Item. Well, he can use that on the other one if he wants. So he's had 3 hammers. He used 1. Dust skipping the first fort, which MaCobra played. When hammers break locks in World 7, I typically just try to go to the end, because I know that I can always hammer, and believe it or not, pipe transitions are incredibly long when you're having to do like 7 or 8. Smart Lakitu for you. Giving MaCobra some trouble in the beta stage. I think that first fort might be required at this point. Or the other one. There's a couple places that locks are blocking. Stewie not going to play 7F2. He's hammering that lock. Interesting. See where these go. Oh wow, that's a decent hammer by Stewie. He might feel a little bit behind. He just bypassed the first fort and 7F2 and the plant, which had a music box, and then he clouded at the end. Dust is in trouble. Oh wow, precise, very nice. Then he clouded at the end, so he's going to make up a lot of time on MaCobra here, but MaCobra still has a decent cache of items. This is another good hammer level. It's 3 forts. Wow. Yeah. Always play the fort that's in your way, path of least resistance, and then decide what you're going to do from there. They'll probably hammer.
Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah.
You have to be careful with those. Yeah, for sure. I mean, he's going to play this fort, and even if it doesn't break the lock, he's got a hammer, so he's set. MaCobra is going to be out of here soon, as long as he doesn't get completely rocked by those fire chomps.
Yeah, they're so fast now.
Get it! Oh, no!
Here comes Dust to face the smart Lakitu. Oh.
Dust was so fast. Dust had, like, the turbo on there. The Lakitu didn't even throw anything.
I think he sniped it on like the first possible pixel.
Oh, and JonnyLink is small here. Gonna take the death to...
Game over.
Yeah. I wonder... I guess he hasn't played a level, right? So...
No.
It's okay, but it is still a few pipe transitions because he wants to be big.
Yeah, he can get to that. Okay, so he's going to break the lock too, like Stewie did. So that's a decent hammer, in my opinion. World 7 is just, if you can get out of it, just get out of it.
Yeah, that's usually my strategy, to hopefully have a hammer for 7 to skip out of it. Especially right now in Kaizo, like the fewer levels you play, the better.
Yeah.
MaCobra is being very consistent right now.
Indeed.
Johnny gets the good news. Almost through. Okay, so that fort did not break the lock, but it does not matter since MaCobra is packing hammers. Dustminion's pretty close behind, eh? Caught up quite a bit.
Yep, caught up quite a bit. Stewie made up pretty good time against MaCobra too, but like I said, I think it might be slightly artificial. I think MaCobra has slightly better power-ups. I think he has at least a cloud.
Oh, MaCobra, though. We just commentator cursed him. He had a misstep and got a little squished between the Koopaling and the wall.
Against Larry, come on, no one dies to Larry, right?
Yeah, that's what happens. You start to get rushing, and then the bullet bills, they give you a little nip in the backside.
Yep, Stewie takes the lead.
Stewie's in the lead. Check that out.
Mac, you're not going to make it. You got to stop there.
Yeah, that's what I say. You got to be patient.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to finish first you got to finish, and that requires patience. Oh, he had the pixel. Yep. This part's really scary little on JonnyLink's side. Those faster fires, like, unless you wait, you're getting hit.
Yeah. I would love to, like, talk to the runners right now and, like, get inside their head and just be like, or just find out, like, if they feel like they're behind right now. Because literally every runner has done a lot of things that if I was running, I would feel behind in their situation, and they're all still relatively close. So I would be really curious to find out, like, hey, do you guys, like, feel behind right now? But of course we're not.
I will tell you, after seeing MaCobra do the same death 3 times in a row, 100% he's feeling behind. I mean, he's feeling behind. That's the reason why he took the second death in the first place.
Yeah.
I know, I was watching Stewie earlier, and he was having some struggles, so I feel like in Stewie's psyche, he also feels like he's behind. Dust, we know Dust, he definitely feels like he's behind.
Yeah.
And JonnyLink is probably the one that just is going, you know?
Yeah.
Carrying on the JonnyLink
accurate assessment.
That's my psychiatric assessment of our runners here.
Yeah. Pretty spot on, I'd say.
Okay, so donut forts. Have we talked? I ask this all the time, Danny P. Speed, but what's your favorite donut?
Boston cream.
Ooh, Boston
for
cream.
sure. Custard over what's the word I'm thinking of? Custard over cream, in my opinion. I do like cream-filled donuts, but the custard is just
Custard's always
superior at this age.
I'm
And yourself?
trouble from a cobra. I'm a huge fan of the apple fritter, personally.
I was gonna say, I think you like apple fritters, if I'm remembering correctly.
I love apple fritters. Man, MaCobra's just got hops. Like, that was I'll quote, bad Boom Boom fight, but MaCobra still had the Boom Boom's number.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really impressive, only to take one hit of damage there. When Boom Boom gets loose, he's just a character. It's all over the place.
Peaks is about the classics. Vanilla with sprinkles. Sounds pretty good. Oh, and Jade has donuts right now. Jade, are you going to be sharing?
There's very few donuts that I don't like. Let me just put it that way.
Yeah, if you put a donut in front of me, I'm not saying no.
Yeah. Like I would say I don't really care for jelly donuts, but it's only if there's like too much jelly and it's just like overpowering. Like if it's subtle, like that's fine. But most donuts. MaCobra got another cloud. I think Stewie's gonna get the same thing here. No, he's gonna get a hammer. Wow.
Hammer! Oh, MaCobra in trouble? Yep. Those bros don't mess around.
Uh-oh. He's gotta win this fight now. He should be alright.
He's good now. Everything's fine. Just don't get hit by the sock. Okay.
Yeah. Double power-up chance. Get the other one. Don't be a one-up. It is.
Don't get it. Could you imagine?
Oh, I'd be so mad. MaCobra just used a music box. The anchor is a music box. And I think the other bro has a hammer, so Stewie might have two here, and MaCobra only has one.
You know, this is going back and forth and forth and back, because Dustminion is ahead of MaCobra right now.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I don't know how that happened, but...
Good job, JonnyLink, on the Boom Boom kill. They're right on top of each other, though.
Johnny's in World 6 as well. Law's logic, not the right fort.
Yeah, I was just thinking that too. And the whole vids or no dids, one of my favorites. Okay, so MaCobra's not. Oh, Dustminion and MaCobra because of P-Speed. Oh no, it's shorting the jump. This is so scary. Maybe I should just stop saying positive things because it just seems to be causing trouble. But Dustminion and MaCobra are only about a second apart from each other. Johnny's bro has gotten loose though, so he's got to be careful here. Whoa, gets in the corner, but Johnny
land on you.
I can't look. Oh. Sorry. When the bros go loose, it makes me very stressed out. The wild boom boom, sorry. The bros also get loose, but he picks up the star. That boss bass at the beginning. Oh, yeah. Okay, so Dustminion is choosing to go a little further. MaCobra too, which he can do, but it's a bit spicy because he's going to get gulped. Get out of here. You know what?
That's wild. That's a wild play. I would never do that. That's
some big choices, I'm going to say, on MaCobra's side. I don't think I would have had the willpower, fortitude, mental stamina, things to make that decision. That was very risky, but paid off, I guess.
I would have panicked and gotten gulped for sure. Yeah.
I would have gone down for sure, yeah. Holy moly. And 7F1, Stewie is going to take the dip into the lava.
So if MaCobra gets through this stage, if he takes another hit or keeps his tail, he should pick up some time here. Dust already has the tail, so he is going to be very close to even with Stewie.
They're like going to be all on top of each other. This is really exciting. And Johnny's actually still catching up. Johnny's pulling the whole Pepe Le Pew right now and is, just plowing on.
Yeah, he's going to get some good items from these bros here.
Very good kill for Stu with the boom boom. I find fighting the boom boom with the tail is actually more difficult.
Oh yeah.
Your timing is just slightly off, but look at these runners. Like, that's some skill. MaCobra, Dust, both taking down those boom booms. Stewie getting the cloud. Very nice. Fighting the fire bros. Picking up another cloud for his troubles. Jeez, you're just giving them all the goods here, Danny.
MaCobra not going to get that, but Stewie forced into another bro fight.
Oh, but he's frozen. Okay, oh, I thought he was going to be stuck.
That
music box. See, that's what I've been rolling for myself lately.
That is not a bro fight you want to get stuck in. Small.
No. We got the Valkyries. Oh, and MaCobra gets hitboxed. And MaCobra says, you know what? I'm done with this. We're going to cloud this level, I think, MaCobra's saying.
Stewie is going the wrong way right now.
He doesn't have the cloud because MaCobra didn't do that, bro. Oh,
okay. All right.
Stewie did, so Stewie's way ahead now.
Good move. I think he broke even if he would have just clouded the other way, but I don't know. Gonna check the item.
Map again because that was a forced level. Like, where's? Oh, I see. Yeah, I see. I didn't even see the twisty there.
One level either. It's one level either way.
But that was the hand stage, so much faster, and he didn't have the cloud, so that worked.
Yeah.
Shockingly well. And MaCobra says, no way I'm waiting for that item. I gotta catch up. So we know MaCobra's definitely feeling behind right now.
Yeah.
The 5 airship. Going for first class and gets it. I guess
Boom.
Stewie is dressed for the occasion today. That's all. That's all I bring to commentary is that one line.
Got his collared shirt on and it's...
Yeah, exactly.
He was wearing a sweatshirt one time. It was like a hoodie, and like the neck was like a different color. I thought he was wearing what's that called? It's like rich people. It's like an ascot or something.
Oh.
I thought he was wearing one of those one time, and I was like, no, there's no way. And I was like,
cravat?
What's that?
I said a dickie and a cravat.
I have no idea what that is. All right. Anyways, Stewie, first to World 8. Playing the forts he sees first. I imagine he'll probably check the tank after this, see if it's the real one. Mac might be gambling here. Okay, he's gonna check first. Okay. Not a fort.
Sorry, I just read what Shy Guy said. Those Canadian words. Sorry, I'm fine. Tozzle's fine. Your Tozzle's broken and needs a reset. Oh, bye. Stewie's like, nope, we're not doing this. We're gonna P-speed right into the hole. Fake tank action. I maybe I'm the odd person out here, but I find like Dark World 8 to be mentally relaxing. I feel like it takes the analyses out of World 8 and makes it more simple to me.
I would agree with that to a certain extent. I think it certainly makes it more see a fort, play a fort, because it's like...
This is all I can see, so this is what I'm going to do.
Yeah, exactly. So I could see that in a way. I find myself just playing stuff on purpose just to lead me into other paths. I don't have to think about it as much, but I don't know. It's still pretty stressful.
I can definitely understand why you would get lost. I think I don't know if it like works in my mental favor. I just feel like it's more relaxing to me once I get here than the other parts.
Yeah, so if I'm the runners and I've played 2 forts already, I'm probably looking for the end before I go back and do anything else. Kind of a linear World 8 so far.
Well, they found it.
Yeah,
Stewie's in.
Yep. So
it was a 1-1. We forgot to ask how many bridges. Who are we? What are we doing?
Yeah. Shucks.
It was 1-1, friends. For those of you who thought 1-1, you were correct. And MaCobra's also there, so Team Left is currently in the driver's seat to finish this off. No Kingslayers to be found. Stewie being smart, waiting for that poison mushroom to go. Easy to forget that they exist.
Yep. I don't think it got anybody last night. We'll see if it gets anybody tonight.
Woo! That was close, Mac. You always got to turn left if you get that extra clip because the boos come for you. All right, so 35 fireballs. Stu is in first. MaCobra going for the mac and cheese clip as well. All right. Oh,
Bowser
yeah, very
hitbox
nice.
is fixed, so
And
no free kills. Yep.
Mac is now in. Dust is still searching, and JonnyLink is about to enter World 8.
I don't know. Dust is on the screen where the castle is. I don't know why he's playing this fort.
I looked away for 1 second, so I don't know why he's playing it. I have to see the screen again. GG's in chat to Stu. GG's in chat from MaCobra. So it looks like Team Left is taking the first victory here.
I'm gonna go make another room for him. I'll be right back.
Yeah, of course. Okay, Dust going back through the pipe. The pips. Trying to figure out where the answer is. Okay, Dust is entered. Johnny working through 2 fort. Dust making his way up the disco waffle staircase. Disco is not dead. Waiting for that poison mushroom to fall. Has not gotten got and is now going for mac and cheese. Oh, and gets it first try. Very nice. Brandy, you can always just select green and then you are Luigi.
I always play with
It
green.
can be done. See, there you go. Danny Peasky does it. That's going for the 35 fireballs, taking the early jump. Ooh, wow. Didn't even break the ground. I guess Bowsy's been on a diet. All right, get those GGs in chat for Dustminion. Finishing up the seed. Johnny finding out that they need to build 1 bridge to get to Bowser's Castle. GG's to Dust. And then there was 1. So I'm interested. Is Johnny going to go for door 5 here to see if there's a star? I would check door 5 here because you want the star to give yourself an easier kill. It is a poison mushroom. You know what? That is always a poison mushroom every time I check it too. But Johnny is finishing us out here, taking care of this boom boom. 4 stomps, and he's out picking up the key because JonnyLink plays as Princess Peach. That was a pretty quick seed. 30 minutes, 53 seconds for a winner. That was speedy for Kaizo.
Yeah, I told you I was rolling a jet seed. It was it's all on you for the next one.
Okay, I'm
The team names for this, by the way, Stewie and Mac were the Mega Glitchers, and Dustminion and JonnyLink were the Swag Runners. For the record.
That's impressive. Were those entered by the SMB3R community? Because that sounds...
I don't think so.
Because for random, those are excellent SMB3R names. I'm wondering if Johnny's a little bit turned around here, because I feel like we should be getting out of...
Yeah, he's got to be turned around a little bit.
Yeah, there you go. There's your fort.
Those team names are very good. What was mine in... Mine in High Flyers was like the Grumpy Chickens, and I was like, I've never identified with a team name more than the Grumpy Chickens.
That's your spirit animal.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, that's me.
Well, we have to give a preview. Johnny doesn't know this yet, but Team Right for the next match, they're the Jammy Citizens. The Jammy Citizens. They're in their jammies. They are ready to go.
I mean, I'll be a jammy citizen.
Yeah, you know what? In between this match and the next match, I'll become a jammy citizen myself.
Yeah, I mean, I've been in. It snowed over here, so I mean, I've been in sweats all day. I'm in jammies constantly now.
Yeah, the
Working
only
scrubs, those might as well be jammies too. You know, always in jammies.
I had to go to a thing where I needed to not be in graphic tees and sweatpants, and realized that I only have graphic tees. So,
Yeah, that's about right.
uh, common affliction. But yeah, absolutely. Those the best. Shabbies and sweatpants and graphic tees. What's better?
That's right.
Do
So
appreciate
let's-
that Johnny's playing this out. You know, we got a ice team left a little bit. You know, cool them off. Though
Yes.
I feel like we're doing like an extra lap. Like this is grade 13 before we got rid of it here in Ontario.
You got snow too.
Oh. It's okay. This is how it was here. I haven't seen it this nasty in a long time. Did we get snow? Not only did we get snow, it was 50-kilometer-an-hour winds for like it's still like that outside.
Oof.
So like just imagine like 40 miles an hour winds and snow at the same time. Okay?
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
So bad. I was upset about picking up the Babbins from daycare. Oh, Johnny is still missing that one fort. Where is it hiding?
So let's see. So while we're waiting for Johnny to finish, let's just go over some of the scores here. So with their team taking second and Johnny and Stewie at this point are the ones that we're watching. Mac is in the finals now. He's clinched. JonnyLink is at 79 points and Stewie is at 83. So Stewie teams wins, he's in. He'll overtake me by 1 point at that point. Johnny is going to need, let's see, 79, so I'll be the lowest at 92. So he needs 13 points. His team needs to win, and he has to get at least third, I believe. I'm doing math on stream, so bear with me here.
This is the most difficult kind of math.
Yep, I think Johnny's team is going to have to win, and he's going to have to take at least third. Otherwise, the finals are going to be Teeks, Stewie, MaCobra, and myself. So
it's still up for grabs. So
yep, it all comes down to the final race. The final race, which Tazzle is going to roll.
I really hope it's a good one. I'm going to be very disappointed in my rolling here if it's not a good one. Okay, so Johnny now has the answer. Johnny just has to go back and have his date with Bowser. Once he finds the correct pipe.
I feel like he missed this pipe.
You know what happened is he missed that first pipe with the answer fort. So Johnny ended up going around and doing all the other forts before the airship. And the airship was the answer, and the airship was the easiest fort to, besides the one on the first page to get to.
Gotcha.
So you know what that was? That was a casualty of Dark World 8 right there.
As another treat to the randomizer community, MaCobra is, since Stewie is playing with the Toad sprite, he is going to play with the Luigi sprite. So we should have all 4 different sprites on stream for the next race.
Yes, that's so exciting. I can't wait to see this. Okay, so Johnny's just getting this clip and we'll be done. Nice, third time lucky.
Yep, and I would say the race is appearing to be a lot further apart than it actually was. There was a point where I mean, everybody was right on top of each other, especially after World 1, so anything can certainly happen in the second race.
Oh, yeah, this was honestly, this was just a World 8 detour.
Yep.
Johnny has taken many a first in these 4-player races that I have watched, so it's not over, it's not out.
Yep. So we got the jammy citizens waiting for the other team.
I want to. Oh, the clever resetters. Amazing. So team left, which is MaCobra52 and Stewie Cartman, will be the clever resetters, and team right, Dustminion and JonnyLink are the jammy citizens.
I was reading, I was like, Cleaver? And I was like, oh, wait, clever.
Oh, very nice. Okay, so we are going to take a quick break while the runners get set up for race number 2, but don't go anywhere because we have another week 4 Kaizo seed coming up for you just shortly. See you soon.
Yep, see you in a few.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Week 4 Kingslayer Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer League Kaizo Special. This is race number 2 for this evening, and I'm Tozzle. Joining me is Danny Peacebeat, and it is not over. Who still has a shot at making the finals here, Danny?
According to Markey and some of my own math, there are several scenarios. Johnny can make the finals with a team win and an individual place of it. He needs to take at least third. More on that in a second. Stewie's team just needs to win. I think he'll still get in, even if his team gets second and he takes first or second. But there is a three-way tiebreaker, as mentioned by Mark. If Dust and Johnny's team is able to win, Stewie takes second and Johnny takes third, then Johnny, Stewie, and myself would be in a three-person sudden death race. Top two would likely get into the to the finals. So I'm here for it.
So exciting! I want that to happen.
Yep, lots of league final implications in this last race. It's partly why the point system was designed the way that it was, to try to make the scores be close, regardless of if your team takes second. I mean, my team took second a lot of times, so I'm still right in the thick of things. So I'm all in on this race. Really looking forward to seeing what happens. So, as you mentioned, it is Kaizo week. So, Kaizo Boom Boom and Bros, Bullets and Jets, Hammers break locks. They start with power-ups. The wand cutscene is off. Looks like we're getting ready to start. So, get your guesses in chat for which world we're going to start. Let's get an RWO one time.
I think it's going to be World 4, even though I don't want it to be World 4. No, wow, my favorite world is Canada. Hello. I just want you to all know that I walked upstairs to grab a drink, and I looked outside, and it looked just like World 6. So, yep. I guess, Canadian rolled a seed, had to roll Canada first.
Six gang, rise up, as Sinister would say.
Stewie getting sniped by the Valkyrie.
Interesting that...
Very interesting. You're probably about to say the same thing. Dust and JonnyLink went for the fort, and MaCobra and Stewie skipped it. Yep.
That's exactly what I was going to point out. The offshoot fort in World 6 is an interesting one. Depending on what the layout looks, I tend to skip it and see what I can see on at least the next screen scroll. There's a lot of forts in a lot of forks in World 6 that
good tail lap there.
Several locks can be in, so I tend to explore World 6 a lot before committing to a fort right away.
I find this actually really fascinating what just happened. Same with me. Like, I will skip that fort and I will explore, because often, not like, I would say more than 25% of the time, you can skip the fort out entirely. And given that Dust and JonnyLink are the underdogs, I'm surprised that they both went for the fort and MaCobra and Stewie skipped it. Like, it's the opposite of what you would expected, right?
Yeah.
Like, I would have expected Dust and Johnny to skip and MaCobra and Stewie to play, but we got the opposite. So it's really interesting.
That's a really good point. I mean, Dust is eliminated officially at this point, but I mean, Johnny, he can still, win it for Johnny, so I am a little surprised that they're not taking a more loose approach, but...
Yeah, we can't even tell you who's in the lead right now, because we don't even know.
There's one lock, and MaCobra's choosing to play the second fort.
So I guess we should look at Dust and Johnny when they finish this and see if we see the same lock.
Yep.
Because that'll give us information.
Stewie getting hung up by the Fire Bros. Burning through all those power-ups. Should see on Johnny's screen here, I think.
The bro moved. Oh, he plays the bro.
Nope.
Okay, well, now on Dust screen, maybe.
And did you see what item the...
Star. Star.
Yep.
Hey, hello,
Tozzle Stars in the
Star.
chat. Yep.
We blessed. The seed has been blessed. We don't even need any more. And look at more stars in Donut Fort.
Lock is still there.
Interesting. So if the lock is still there, then this is the 3-forter. If it's still there for Dustminion.
No, not necessarily.
Yeah, because MaCobra has played the other fort and it didn't break, and
Oh, it didn't break on MaCobra's side either?
I didn't think I thought I saw it. I thought we saw it there. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, it broke.
No, wait. Is it one more spot? I can't tell.
No, MaCobra played the wrong fort. That enemy on Johnny's screen is not supposed to exist in Randomizer. So, GG's.
Good job getting through that. That was a triumph.
Yep.
Stewie putting on the hammer suit.
Yeah, Stewie's playing the wrong fort as well, so... But Dust seeing a fort playing a fort, also playing the wrong fort.
You know, they could have skipped both. I would have. I would have skipped both forts, but maybe that's just how I roll. I'm like, I know I'm bad, so the fewer levels I play, the better.
No, I tend to agree with that as well.
Because once you see the information... Yeah, I don't know. I know that it involves scrolling the screen a few times, but in Kaizo Week, like, you could spend quite a bit of time messing around in the fort.
We're gonna find out right away here if that first fort is required, because MaCobra is gonna...
That pipe led to the beginning, so they have to play...
it's required. Yeah, it's required. He knows.
Yeah.
Yep,
so there you have it. I would have been wrong and would have taken the MaCobra dip back. So Dust and Johnny should be... Oh no, Johnny's having some troubles with the bro. I believe Dust is in the lead right now.
I think Dust is in the lead, but I think it's a little closer. MaCobra was...
Wow, MaCobra even getting the fire kill?
Yeah.
Skill.
Nice.
That's impressive. Oh, and because Dust is choosing to play this bro, MaCobra is in the lead.
Yep.
And Dust picks up the froggy suit. Nothing wrong with playing bros. I know that sounded a lot more negative than I meant it to be. I'm sorry. That was my work tozzle voice, which is very scary. I didn't mean it to sound that scary.
No, absolutely. These first few levels, especially in World 6, you got 3 opportunities for a hammer. You play them. Absolutely. Stewie not realizing he's going to have to go back. Yet.
Yeah, he's a little bit further behind. He's had a little bit of struggles, so he's going to have to take that screen scroll here in a bit. But you know what? I still say it's worth the chance of skipping.
Indeed.
Hope we're getting another fire kill. And jumps for that wand grab. So we do have the faster wand cutscene skip. So jumping for the wand is Johnny!
Probably the worst arena to fight that guy on. If he puts the backspin English on the ball, it's goes right where you're gonna bounce off him or jump. Interesting World 2 setup for a hammer.
That layout? What was that? Oh, hammer would be nice. By the way, MaCobra picked up a cloud from the princess. And JonnyLink is donning the star to take out Lemmy. Dust is also in there. Trying to get that fire kill. Gets it. Very nice. And it looks like it's a full 5-hitter.
I don't know if I'm using the hammer in this situation.
I didn't check where the fort was. If it's right there, if it's one level, I would play the fort. The thing is, though, the fort could break the lock at the beginning, which is not what you want. So, and you definitely don't want to go in for the... Look where the forts are. You're using the hammer. I'm using my hammer, if I have it.
Yeah, but are you using it on the lock or the rock?
The lock. Oh. Well, that's a hard decision.
Yeah, I'd do what MaCobra did, I think. Because otherwise you're playing, like...
You have to play 2 levels?
2? Yeah.
And yes, the rock. But, I mean, it's tough, right? Because it's a gamble. Yeah. It's a gamble either way, because you don't know that this fort's going to do it. Because if this fort doesn't do it, then you have to play the other fort, you play another level, then you kind of, I don't know. But yeah,
game over for Johnny. Shouldn't really be any harm, though. I don't know how I make all these decisions while I'm playing, and they turn out to be right a lot of times, because I'm doing commentary often, and it's like, I can't even think about what I would do. Yeah.
To be fair, you are watching 4 screens at once, which is
very
difficult.
That's a very good point.
Everyone does
tilt for Johnny or for Stewie again. So Mac is clearly in the lead in World, coming out of World 2. Stewie's
a bit behind here.
Yeah.
Stewie had a bit of struggles and is playing catch up right now.
He went from close to being last early on in the last seed to first, so... I
mean, anything's possible. This is Kaizo, and it's rando, so...
Yeah.
Extra hammer, extra cloud, couple unfortunate deaths. This race could be anyone's. Oh, this is our 3-quarter. Skyworld is our 3-quarter, so that's interesting. Ooh, and it's my favorite 6-6. Let's go.
The way it's standing right now, if they were to finish right now, it would be a three-person playoff. So.
Ooh, let's go. That's what I want.
Yep.
Very nice kill on Stewie's side. Dust ends up playing the bro, jumping over the stock. Grabs himself the Tozzle Star.
Nice.
Am I allowed to call him that?
6-6. Nice 6-6 on MaCobra's side. Thankfully, he has a Fire Flower, though.
Makes it so much easier. It's been a fast one so far, though. I need to add a little bit of extra, English on my spins, apparently. Starting with 2 levels here, though, so... Oh, more stars. That's actually quite helpful. I like seeing stars in levels, personally.
Me too. Couple places with that star in particular where it would have been a continuous one, too, if he chose to hit those blocks.
Oh, and Stewie's got the Smart Lakitu. This level in the Smart Lakitu is no fun.
No, it's terrible.
Get it? Oh, okay, that's fine. Just get out of there, Stu. Get out of there. Nope.
Just go.
And 7F2. Very nice.
I don't remember seeing that stage on anybody else's side, on Stewie's side, though.
No, I didn't see it either. So Stu. Oh, because Stu chose to play. He didn't. Did he not have the hammer, or did you choose not to hammer? Well, that's interesting.
Should have the hammer.
That's going to change things a lot. That's a lot of extra levels. Oh, that's perfect star placement in 7F2. Ooh. This is my least favorite Boom Boom fight in Kaizo. Oh, Dust getting all the lag with those chomps. Oh, MaCobra? I mean, MaCobra's good, but be careful. Be careful, MaCobra. Uh-oh. Oh, scary. Oh, he got shot.
There you go.
That was my fault. Sorry. I was definitely thinking it, and so I kind of willed it accidentally. What? And JonnyLink getting total cheat with the... You gotta cheat
just cloud that. There's no reason to play it. You might as well cloud it. It's a long stage, so...
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's guaranteed. There's no obstacle on top. Guaranteed. If I'm any of the runners and I take a death here, I'm clouding this. I am not fighting that Boom Boom.
Oh, me too. If I know I don't have to play it, I'm clouding a fort. 100%. 100%.
Yeah. Dust showing off that if you crouch jump, the fireballs become nulled in the hammer suit.
That is very nice.
That you can, use to your advantage.
MaCobra donning the frog suit for Roy here. I was like, where am I?
Well, I've seen him fight a Kaizo Lemming 5-hitter that took me and Teeks about 25 tries to do, and he did it with the frog suit, so I have full confidence that he can do a non-Kaizo kill here.
Oh yeah, gets it. Very nice. Yep, doing a little froggy dance, shaking his froggy thing. Very cool. Stewie is in 6-6 right now and lost the fire, so has to be a little bit of extra careful, but should be smooth sailing from here on out. JonnyLink showing off the mermaid. Oh, I jinxed Stewie. Okay, maybe I should just stop talking. JonnyLink showing off the mermaid, which I absolutely love, and Princess Peach, and gets a forced bro. Okay, but thankfully he's in the mermaid suit.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's got stunned. Okay. Whew. MaCobra from 7F1 is going to make froggy soup so that he can don the pea glove.
Stewie's gonna go for the item here, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, he doesn't have it. He doesn't have a... He thought he had a leaf, but doesn't, so he can't.
I'm pretty sure the other runners clouded 7F2 as well. I know Dust did for sure. Stewie...
Okay. He's making his space. I don't know.
Not worth it.
Exactly. This is... As much as this is fun, this is a time loss for sure now. With the death and the extra
if it's exactly a hammer... Or a cloud, maybe?
If there better be a star, this would just be the perfect, you know, that would be karma right there.
Yep.
Oh, I mean, that's worse.
Yeah, you could make one for that, too, for your emotes.
I swear, I've been practicing this week because Kaizo, right? And every bro that I do is a music box, like every single one. Dust also in 7F1 and is going to take the dip in the ragu. Stewie playing Krista Joy's favorite fort, the Fort of Love and Happiness. However, is not using the lovely Fireballs to Heart sprite change, which I think everyone should use because it just makes you feel happier when you get one in the face, you know?
Stewie, you know, we were talking about standings and stuff beforehand, all these combinations. I didn't even talk about if Stewie gets last place and their team loses, he's out. So he really needs to start playing a little better here. Not trying to sound, you know, mean or anything, but like time's ticking. This seed is going by. I mean, Max in World 5 right now. And I'm pretty sure the right side's average is better than the left side's in this moment in time. So,
yeah, for those of you who haven't or just joining in for this season, the way that the team win works is the team with the fastest average score. So, you know, a 2 and 3 place team can still beat a 1 and 4 place team. It's not first to finish; it's fastest average time. So, yeah,
probably should have went over that before, but I'm glad you explained that.
You know, it's been you know, like 45 minutes at least.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice hammer from Mac, and he's gonna be done with World 7, and it's Atlantis. Does he have any clouds left, or no?
No, they all clouded 7F2. So if Stewie, I think Stewie, I don't know what he did.
Well, you know what? At least we get to see Atlantis. We didn't get to see that last time.
Using a tail.
Pea glove. Pea glove he wanted for 5-1, but didn't have.
Yeah, I mean, dying on the airship to equip a P-Wing when it only saves like 7 seconds to begin with.
You know what's happened? He's just in his head a little bit. That's what's going on.
I think so, honestly. I think so.
Okay, Dustminion's entering World 7. Johnny is entering World 7 with that Koopa Kid defeat. Dustminion sees the good news. Because if he's packing a hammer, he will be able to get out of here nice and quick. And Stewie getting that hammer, which he will eventually use for the next world as well. And goes into 7F1 with the tail, so he's going to be feeling pretty good about that.
Yeah, that's a decent time save. I don't think the others really... MaCobra didn't for sure. He had a frog suit, so...
And Dustminion had a fire plant, I remember that specifically. Interesting, though, that MaCobra chose to play this stage instead of putting it to sleep and gets a star, a Tozzle star, if you will, for his troubles.
Probably looking for another hammer. I think he used his last one in World 7 here.
Yeah, we haven't seen World 1, right? World 1 and... 3? No, did we do 3
no,
first?
No, it's not 1D. 1 and 4. No, 1 and...
Is it 3? I can't
Yeah,
remember.
it's 3.
Okay.
They started in 3 the first seed.
That's what was throwing me off. So I was like, I can't remember if we've done it or not. Okay, still a very fast seed right now. Like, MaCobra's already entering World 6 at 19 minutes. That's Jetty. That's me getting the mushroom fanfare.
Definitely want a hammer for World 1.
Because I take a lot of deaths in Kaizo.
Yeah, if you're only starting with 5 lives, generally, I think it's a decent idea to just go for lives in the beginning if you're not super confident with the Kaizo stuff. MaCobra does have a hammer, so...
Anchor. Have we seen what the anchor is? I would have used the anchor here just to try to see if it was Cloud.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think it was... They used it in the first match as a music box. I don't think they used it here.
Yeah, I think that's the first anchor we've seen this seed.
So with a hammer...
5, and it's a poison mushroom, of course, because that's what it always is.
With a hammer, World 3 kind of becomes find the final island. Like, if this goes, you're hammering. You're not doing anything else.
Absolutely. Okay. You know it's free. It's free. You just have to find the pipe. We saw the 2 forts.
Well, they're gonna have to play some stuff to get there, but...
Not much, though. Oh, actually.
Yeah, you say that now.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. Okay, this is what we wanted. Thank you. Play a long one here.
So if this doesn't break the lock to the right, they're gonna have to play 2 additional levels or hammer. What would you do in that situation? Because I honestly think I would play the 2 levels and save the hammer for 1. A lot of times you can skip at least 3 levels in 1. But man, that's a really hard call.
But because it's 1, I would probably save it. And truthfully, because hammers break locks, it could help you in World 8 too. So
yeah, I mean, they could feasibly get another hammer after this world too.
Well, it broke it, so it's free now. Sad. We didn't get to see the big brain decisions.
Yeah. Alright. World 5 airship for Wendy. Not the greatest arena, but not too bad. Yeah, pretty easy fire kill.
What? Don't say anything. Okay, there we go.
Doing it all match to Mac. Sorry. Pretty easy fire kill.
And then bam. Okay. Entering World 1 on Mac's side. Let's see what it is. We've got the hammer. So unless there's a bridge out, we have to hope for the bridge out. We have to hope for a full clear with a bridge out. Let's go.
Yeah, one of those weird lock setups where you gotta loop around. No, it's gonna be an easy hammer. Oh! Alright, saves 2 levels. Yeah. Free to hammer there. This fort has to break that lock.
One.
What's that?
It can't. I was gonna say
yeah, this has to break the next lock.
It was almost so glorious. I'm having trouble though.
Yeah, he's gonna want a tail because I'd have to think that the next fort is gonna be 1 fort. So you're gonna want to go for the item there if it is.
Just for not killing the boom boom, you know, not even for the item.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like 15 seconds faster, if not more. Well, probably around there, but.
Oh, that would have been almost a full clear 1 if they didn't have a hammer.
Yep.
I would have tested my anchor there, to be honest.
Not World 1 fort, but a
Interesting.
great fort for a tail nonetheless.
Yep.
Did you see Mac's new update with the thwomps that go in the reverse direction?
That's amazing. No, I didn't see that
In
one.
this,
I can't
in this
wait.
fort? Yeah.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mac making quick work of one. I mean, this is a sub 30 seed right now. Like it's speedy. Oh, it
Anchor's
is
a
a
cloud.
cloud. I knew it. I knew
Wow.
it was a cloud.
Yep. That's why you do that. The only time that feels bad is when you don't have a hammer suit and it is a hammer suit. That's really the only time when saving a cloud like that is not good. But yeah, you tend to want to save them for when a cloud would be useful. Just
Yeah,
like
I want
that.
to test it because if it's a cloud, like yeah, sure, the hammer suit thing is sad, but wasting an anchor when it's a cloud is a big bummer.
That was a fire kill.
Yep, I think so too.
Dust took a death in
Big
Fort. Opening it up for Stewie.
It's close. JonnyLink's in second right now.
Yep.
All
Man,
right,
I don't know what's happening with the standings right now. If Johnny gets second and team wins this, that, I have no idea at this point. We are coming down to the absolute wire here.
I mean, I'm leaving that math up to you.
I'm not gonna think about it anymore. I'm just gonna let it play out at this point.
Yeah, don't let it. We'll just see what happens. We got 3 pipes on the first screen. And now we're on the hand bridge. Another pipe. Okay, now we're in Dark World, and there's a lock. Interesting. Oh, this is the easy one to get turned around in. We have more pipes to check. Marky says for the 3-way tiebreaker, Dust would have to get first.
Okay. So,
Other side of the hand bridge, no forts on the hand bridge. Maybe in
pretty
the
sure,
elbow.
yeah. Pretty sure team left is decently ahead now just due to MaCobra killing it.
MaCobra is just feeling it tonight. But all of the forts are in the actual dark maze. They're all here, all 4. It'll be interesting to see what happens. Both Dust and Stewie are entering Canada Fort. Both have a tail.
Yeah, Johnny can't, even if he takes second, if his team loses, he's still going to be a few points short, so... These
fire kills and the boom booms is unreal. Just want to highlight that again.
Yeah, I don't even go for it.
That was the answer, I think. The one before, because nothing broke. You just have to find the exit. I'm nearly certain that MaCobra found the answer.
Huh.
That was the builder.
Stewie finding out the anchor is a
Yeah.
cloud. He's about to be very close. Gets another one from the bro. I think MaCobra put that to sleep.
No, MaCobra picked it up too because he skipped the World 8. Dust is also picking it up. And Johnny is now entering World 8 too. So, I mean, the 3 of them now are on top of each other. Stewie, Dust, and Johnny. Cobra's still in the driver's seat though.
Yep, MaCobra's just giving them that extra buffer for team left right now. Good fire kill by Stewie. It's hard when it's heavy.
MaCobra doing the 3rd. Oh, shorts the jump.
Oh
because
boy.
I said MaCobra.
Buffer zone getting smaller.
Getting smaller. Just has to depend on who takes what pipe.
Does anybody have a hammer for World 8? Johnny?
They used it.
I feel like right there. You got to go left there. Pretty sure. And I think the Air Force is what... Oh, by the way, Valid. The new Valid is Air Force in World 8. It's there all the time.
that's interesting. This is very close.
Yep.
Oh, Dust getting tagged and stun! Get out, Dust! No, don't jump! Get out! What? Or maybe he wants to. Maybe does he not have a cloud?
Yeah.
Do you not have a cloud, Dust? Where's your cloud?
No, he's remembering he does.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
There you go. Still though, it's crucial seconds. All right, one bridge. MaCobra's got it.
Why didn't you equip the star, MaCobra? He's just too confident.
Don't need no star. Come on now. Yeah, sub 30 pace right now.
Oh yeah,
get the clip.
Nice and quick.
Don't.
Watch.
All right.
Yeah. Wait for it. Patience.
Yeah, that death was just pretty crushing for Team Right on or Dust not just clouding right away. It was pretty detrimental to the right side because it looks like this World 8 is decently linear. You just have to play a lot of forts with the answer being the Air Force.
Oh, and MaCobra has taken Bowser down. Get your GGs in chat. MaCobra52 finishing off game number 2, taking the double win.
Almost got the clip there. Very nice. Sub 30 or 29?
Oh, yeah.
Sub 30 for sure. I meant 29.
That was excellent. Okay, so who do we have here in second right now? Is it JonnyLink? JonnyLink still in the second seat here?
Johnny is half an Air Force ahead of Stewie at the moment. So I'm pretty sure, barring a disaster, I think MaCobra, the buffer that he was able to build, should allow Team Left to take the win, as long as nothing happens. But we've been commentary cursing everybody all day, so...
You know, interestingly, Johnny didn't use the other anchors. He's sitting on a cloud there.
Yep, I was just about to...
Could have been the difference with a Team Left-Right win.
Stewie is going back.
Well, and MaCobra52 GG.
Thank you.
Stewie is not remembering where the valley is at this point.
It is a very tight race between your opponents and your partner here tonight.
Stewie is going the complete wrong way at the moment.
Yeah, Stewie's lost. Johnny is going for the patented JonnyLink clip for Bowser.
What's crazy about this right now is if Stewie just finishes before Dust, like, he's in the finals. But if he takes fourth here and Team Right wins, he's out.
It's over. Yeah, it's really close.
Dust
I think
is...
Max clinched though, right? Like as it stands, we believe.
Oh yeah, Mac just had to show up today.
Mac, you definitely showed up. You played very consistently throughout both seasons.
GG's today, Mac, by the way. Very good.
Yeah, the first seed was kind of rough. I had some deaths in there, and the second seed wasn't the best neither, but it overall went well. I felt like I was going to get punished for over-exploring in that second World 8 there with the darkness. I was sort of figuring out what the layout was like, and I sort of figured out, okay, most of the forts on the dark maze, the normal dark maze, and I was exploring, I was like, okay, so the answer's over here in the lower left corner, so I just gotta play some forts and get there, so...
I had commented, I think during Seed 1 or possibly Seed 2, that there were certain points during at least the first seed where all of you guys were just sort of having your troubles here and there, and I made the comment that I wish I could ask them if they felt like they were behind. Did you feel behind in the in either of the seeds at all?
To be honest, not really. I knew the Kaizo flags, they would definitely pull all the stops this week, and I figured, I was relatively comfortable with the Kaizo enemies. One exception being that 7F2 Boom Boom, but overall I was more comfortable with the Kaizo settings overall. So it's like I'm alright. I can wing it from here. I didn't feel like I had to gamble at all to do much there.
Well, I would hope the creator of the Kaizo settings was comfortable with the Kaizo settings. But we also welcome in Dustminion into the room who I think the second seed, haven't checked it out yet, potentially played spoiler with JonnyLink. How does it feel getting that third place in the second race, potentially helping your partner make the final?
Well, it's fine.
I think it's pretty great. This was such an exciting race between everybody. Like, Stewie, like, losing the hammer suit at the end. Oh my goodness.
I kind of deluded myself into thinking I was going to take first when I had the 2 hammers for grass.
The first seed?
And the second seed.
Oh.
Second seed, yeah.
You absolutely were right there in the first seed with MaCobra almost the entire way until a little bit towards the end. Started making just minor mistakes here and there, but everybody was certainly both seeds. MaCobra kind of ran away with the second one, but the other 3 were so close. Both seeds. It was pretty wild to watch. You guys are going to want to watch these back.
Yeah. So who took this one then? What team?
Let's see.
Yeah, that's interesting. I'm looking at times now, and the average will be interesting to see.
Someone has to do math, and I don't have the brain power for math right now.
Like, it is.
I just want to say nice job, everyone else. I played horribly tonight, and you guys killed it, so nice job.
I made one bad decision in game 2, and I knew that was the one. And it was right at the start.
I just died over and over.
Skipping the fort.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure
No.
Max Stew still won. Team left, just by my math, because that's what 50, 62, 16, and 63. 62, 59. So yeah, left side won. So MaCobra, Stewie, you won the second race there as well.
It's because
Wow.
I died in AF, that's why.
I'm pretty sure... Oh, no, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure that means that was like the exact scenario for Johnny and Stewie to get in, but I think Johnny's still just slightly short, but been doing math all day, and I'm probably been wrong for most of it, so I'm just going to let somebody else do it at this point.
Especially after how I played tonight. I wasn't expecting to be in the finals. I don't deserve it at all. But I mean, it was fun. It was a good time.
Well, let me see if we go by this. Well, I'm limited for absolutely certain. Yeah, and that's the so if I took third place in this game.
I never thought I'd see the day where double hammering would be useful in World 1.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't too bad because I was looking at it. I was like, okay, this fort has to break the slog because otherwise it'd be a soft log. So I was like, okay, so I'm just gonna hammer this first slog, play the fort, and get on my way. So.
Yeah.
I figured since I had 2, I'm like, you know what? I'll just burn them both and go.
Yeah. The second seed anchors were Cloud as well. I think Johnny missed one of those. Yep. Yeah, unfortunately.
I did not test it.
I will say, Johnny, don't sell yourself short, because truly in the first seed, you all were there together. It was only World 8 which kind of got away from you a little bit. You were all right there, right to the end, and then just World 8 with Dark all everywhere did World 8 things. And the second race, you were second place. You were fantastic.
Yeah, I think I've only done two seeds where World 8 was Dark, so I'm not familiar with it, and I don't know why I forgot about that pipe. I went over it when I first went in that world, I'm pretty sure, and it went out of my mind.
It's like one of those things out of sight, out of mind,
Johnny, in game 2, there was one pipe I never even saw in the actual dark area, the vanilla dark area.
Yep.
Until everyone else finished, and I'm like, of course, it's the one that I don't check.
See, I don't even remember which one it was. I don't even remember anything. I'm so bad at pipes as it is, and then when I can't see anything, it's doubly bad.
Yeah, I took extra time exploring that second seed. I was like, okay, what is where and where I need to go, and I thought that would have burned me, but turns out it was all right, If someone had a hammer for World 8, the second seed, they would have just been able to get straight to the end.
That would have been huge.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
All right, so I've been running the scores. So
Yeah,
what is
Johnny,
the
I think you got me here.
what is the final win? What is the final? Was it team left who won? Was it team right who won?
Team left won.
So that would mean. I'm sorry, Johnny. I let you down.
No, not at all, man. I let myself down. Don't worry about it. It's not your fault at all.
You would have been in if I.
All
had
right,
not
everybody.
picked.
Nobody let anybody down. Come on now. It's a
Yep,
fun thing.
If I made it to the finals, I would have felt bad
Yeah.
because I don't
Johnny,
deserve to
you're-
be there.
Well,
Nah, Johnny, you're an amazing
I
player.
vehemently
I
disagree with
appreciate
that.
that,
Yeah,
but you're all
Kingslayers
way,
here.
way ahead of me. Sometimes I get lucky and I'm decent, but you guys are way better than me. It's just an honor to be able to play with you guys, honestly.
Don't sell yourself short, man.
Yeah.
I just
If I hadn't-
appreciate it.
We're all
If I hadn't
Kingslayers.
invited ADF, you would have been in.
It's all good.
Saying,
all good.
I've seen you, Johnny, with my own 2 Canadian eyeballs take out all of the best runners in a race before. So
Right.
you
Yeah.
definitely are up there. Just today may
Yeah,
not have
Johnny,
been-
I'm pretty sure you've definitely beat me a few times. So
Yeah, because I find
Literally-
a pipe once in a while.
Literally came down to the final race of the season by like
very exciting.
20 seconds. So,
But now we have our finalists. MaCobra52 at 106 points. Teeks88 at 101 points. Stewie Cartman at 95 points. And Danny P at 92 points.
wow, I didn't think I was getting in.
Nice
Well,
job,
Have
guys.
been determined.
Coincidentally,
Determined tomorrow.
coincidentally, right before this race, probably 10 minutes before it started, I just finished the flags for the finals for all 3 divisions. So I'm
We
going
get
to
a
post
teaser?
that in Discord right after this. So
Ooh.
stay tuned and take a look. It's gonna be pretty fun.
So no tiebreakers there when we got our final 4.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. We didn't have
Um,
that mythical situation of having a 3-person duel to the death.
Yeah. What's interesting about this season, since it's quote unquote teams with an individual winner, points go back to 0 for the finals. I'm really hoping that it's not. I hope the 3rd race matters because instead of doing last person eliminated, since it's teams, everybody's going to play with everybody else once. All 3 seeds are going to be the same, so nobody gets an advantage that way or another way. Everybody's going to have to play, so I'll play with MaCobra, Teeks, and Stewie once, and vice versa for everybody else. So, really curious to see how that's going to shake out and with the scores and stuff. And I hope that the point system that we chose, makes it really close and down to the wire, just like this. So, looking forward to it.
I'm excited. Is that going to be scheduled for next week? Is that the plan?
Hopefully, at least in seasons past, we've scheduled it for the weekend after the 4th week. But whatever is good for these guys, I'm gonna go
I'm
with.
just gonna throw this out there now, like while we're talking about the finals. The only day that I am not gonna be free next week is next Friday.
Okay. Noted. So Johnny, Stewie, and Dust. I asked MaCobra the same question. I was curious. During the first race, everybody had their various struggles. Even MaCobra, he just kept taking bullet bills on the World 2 airship. So I asked him if at any point, he felt like, he felt like he was behind. When you guys were playing, are you playing the whole time oh God, I'm behind, or how did you feel, or how did you manage that feeling of am I behind or ahead?
I thought I was behind the entire time after that World 1.
Likewise.
Same.
That was terrible.
That was an awful World 1.
Yeah.
And it wasn't necessarily the Wendy fight. Well, I mean that one did piss me off, but one of the deaths, I clipped right through Wendy's Sprite, and that's how I took damage on one of them.
Yeah, I was saying in the second race, Stu, like if your team loses and you get last, we were talking about all the scenarios, you definitely would have been out. And
Yeah.
honestly, you guys should watch. You should watch
Yeah,
this back because
I already did an alternate scenario where there was Team Right that won game 2. It would have been MaCobra, Teeks, Danny, and Johnny in the finals.
Yep. And the way that it was going, I mean, Stewie, you were pretty behind there for quite a while. It took
I
a lot
knew
of
I was
guts to come
behind
back.
after that.
So, yeah,
After that decision in World 6.
yeah. GG's to you for not giving up and fighting back. And
It's like as soon as I saw that lock on the castle, I'm like, great.
Yeah, I didn't see any locks or anything traveling that way. I skipped it too initially, and I got about most of the way, and I was like, okay, this is gonna be required, isn't it? So I just went in back and played it.
yep.
I'm surprised
Yeah,
someone else had hammers for those 2 locks in Grassland.
Yeah, I double hammered World 1 also.
Cobra used 1. I think Johnny used 1.
Yeah, I used 1.
Yeah.
I felt like I was so far behind. I'm like, if anyone else is gonna do this, well then.
Did anyone have a
I'll
cloud
just
for
do it.
Atlantis?
I did.
No.
I did not.
I had one.
That was
I
the
died
other
in
thing I was
7F2. I used my cloud there, and I got
Yeah.
punished for it.
Yep.
I was
That was-
telling myself if anyone has a cloud for Atlantis, I'm screwed.
I was saying the same thing, that if I took a death in that 7F2 and you know that it's not required, I would have clouded there absolutely as well.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I would cloud pretty much any fort because Kaizo boom booms can get away from you and be happy.
Yeah, if your rhythm gets off sync during the Kaizo Boom Boom fights, it just snowballs quickly.
Very quick. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I die in the final hit of the 8F Boom Boom.
Yeah, that's always a tough.
Oh
one.
yeah. That was a pretty big one for your guys' team, unfortunately.
I started feeling confident with the Kaizo Boom Booms, and I think that's where I went wrong. Feel too confident, and they just destroy you.
For some
that's
reason,
what
I was thinking
happens,
the Kooplings would be Kaizo too. I don't know why. I mean, that was not on the map at all. But
Glad they weren't.
I got spit.
I'm so glad they weren't.
Yeah, same.
Like,
I
aren't
was thinking in the back.
Aren't they nerfed now?
They are, yes. I did nerf them a bit, so they should be a bit more tolerable, I guess.
Like they're a little bit slower.
Well, their speed's the same. I made them easier to stomp and get into a rhythm and stomp again, similar to Boom Booms,
Are like Wendy's and Lemmy's projectiles a little bit slower to make it a little bit more fair?
Wendy's is vanilla. I did slow down Lemmy's circus balls a lot. Yes, I didn't realize they were as fast as I made them. Actually, when I was looking back at it.
Yeah.
That was not fun last year.
Yes, I definitely scaled that back.
Or in season 2, we are going to keep mentioning that finals game.
Yeah, that's the season. It wasn't on for season 3. Season 2 was the massacre.
Right.
Yeah, minus MaCobra frog killing 5-hitter Oko.
All I'm imagining is that meme gif of like the cackling chicken on fire, and that's MaCobra with the the Kaizo Koopaling when they were totally unhinged.
Does anybody have any other final thoughts or anything? Johnny or Dust?
Well, despite everything, I had fun.
Good.
True, I might have underperformed, but that's just how it is.
But having fun is the most important thing, and building community, and rando.
That's where I'll jump in. I mean, obviously, thank you everyone, because this has been absolutely amazing, and just like I said, it's an honor to play with you all. But I just want to do a huge shout out. I fanboy enough over it, but MaCobra, thank you so much for all your insane hard work. I've been messing around with the deluxe version or whatever. It's insane. What you do to this game is just. I can't wait to do a league with all the crazy new stuff. My goodness.
I can't wait to see what comes next, honestly. We haven't seen everything yet.
I just
Say there's a lot of untapped potential with this.
I can't say thank you enough for making like my favorite game of all time just insanely better all the time. Like this is my game of the year.
Yeah.
By
3 cheers
far.
for MaCobra52, everyone.
Yeah,
I
honestly,
agree.
you know, Tazl and I have talked about this privately. Like, we really can't overstate it. I just want to echo the sentiment that really, truly amazing work that MaCobra does. Truly a genius. He's advanced the randomizer further than it's been advanced in several years. If you're able to, I would strongly recommend, you know, throwing a sub his way or, you know, a follow just to you know, give them some credit for the entertainment that it provides. You know, without the randomizer, without the runners, none of this happens, and I think we all enjoy it a lot. So, you know, yeah, thanks again, man. Really, it's awesome.
I was gonna say too, like when I started running this game back in like 2017, 2018, I never thought any of this stuff would even be possible, and just to like see this now happening is amazing. So yeah, definitely thank you, MaCobra.
Thank you all. It means a lot to me, and I really do appreciate the kind words.
I know everything's already been said, but it means a lot to us. Like Rando is the best way to play Super Mario Brothers 3. It is so much fun, and to see like, I don't know, all of the fixes and all of the shenanigans get put into the game, and all the care and effort. Like, I can't even imagine how many hours you've put into this. And I'm just going to say it again because you deserve more credit than you're getting. It's just incredible, and you're an awesome human, and thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah, it was a lot of hours. Not gonna lie, but you know, it's a game of my childhood. It's one of my favorites of all time, and you know, I just want to make it as good as it can be. You know, with what abilities I have. You know.
So yeah, that's why it's so cool and good what you know, Fred started and what you're continuing is that you know, obviously Super Mario Brothers 3 is a favorite game of a lot of people, including myself. And the randomizer, you know, makes it a new game every single time you play it. So who wouldn't want that? That's why I think it's cool. But we do have another race, Fire Flower Division, which that division is extremely tight, even tighter than the Kingslayers. We have Pleco and Shy Guy versus Marky and
Mystery Gaming.
Mystery Gaming. So,
and I see that Diesel has already gone ahead and made the room, so we should probably get out of here.
Yep, same channel. So 10 minutes from now, you're gonna have new comms, Jade and Krista, and yeah, GG's to the Kingslayers for putting on a heck of a show. It's always fun to watch. Yeah, that's it for me. If anybody else has anything to add, I'll let Tazl sort of get us out of here after.
No, I think we said don't need to be said. Just stay tuned, folks. The Kingslayer finalists will do their thing sometime next week. Maybe, I don't know.
Oh, goodness. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, JDP Speed, for commentating with me. Stewie, MaCobra, JonnyLink, and Dust, great show. Thank you for being fantastic runners. And chat, stick around because we have Fire Flower Week 4 Kaizo action coming up in 9 minutes. So get your snacks, use the washroom if you need to, and get your Boss Bass pom-poms ready because, you know, we're going to have some fun here in a few minutes. So stick around. Take care, everyone.
All right.
Good night.
Thank you all. Have a good night.
Goodbye for now.